Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I want to share with you the skincare I repurchase the most. These are like the best of the best, the favourites of the favourites, and the 10 out of 10 skincare products that I think would make wonderful additions to not only my skincare routine, but also yours. These truly are the skincare products that I just couldn't live without, which is why I buy them time and time again. So I wanted to sit down in today's video and just fangirl a little about them. So, sit back, relax, let's talk the skincare I repurchase the most. Now, before we get into this video, you're going to have to excuse the little huskiness. I'm putting on like my best butch voice for today's video. It's not because I've decided to go a little bit deeper in my pronunciation. I've got this chest thing going on at the moment. I feel absolutely fine, but you know what? Maybe I don't sound as great as I feel. I'm going to battle through because honestly, I think looking at my favourite skincare is just bound to perk me up. But one thing that would definitely help put a smile back on my face is if you'd reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube distributes it on its platform. So just a big thank you to each and every one of you that takes that small time out of your day to like the content I create, and I love you all so much. Now, I've got a lot to get through, so let's just cut that waffle and just delve straight on in. And I want to start with what is like a true favourite and a real revelation. When I first used this product, I was like, yes, speechless, game-changing. There are so many different words that I could use to describe this, and it's the beauty of Joseon Rice Relief Sunscreen. Now, some of you might be totally bored of me mentioning this product because I do go on and on about it, but that's because I think it's the true sunscreen that I found that doesn't irritate the eyes, is super lightweight so you don't even know you're wearing it, gives you broad spectrum SPF 50 plus coverage, and also hydrates you to the gods at the same time. Also comes in at a relatively affordable price point when you compare and contrast it to some other Korean sunscreens, which is why I absolutely love this. I took it on holiday with me recently and it worked so well. I'm wearing it today, so you can see even in the very hot and humid conditions here in the UK, my skin isn't melting. It doesn't make me feel like I'm wearing a mask and really weighed down. I just love everything that this sunscreen offers. In fact, it's so good that whilst I've been formulating my own sunscreen at the moment to form part of the Mad About Skincare collection, it really made me work doubly hard to try and perfect a formulation that could at least rival this one. I say this is streets ahead of a lot of other sunscreens on the market, and if you want to get your hands on a truly invisible, lightweight sunscreen, try the Beauty of Joseon one. Honestly, you will not be disappointed. Now, when we talk about skincare, sometimes I think the body is a little bit neglected. We focus on all of those products that we want to pile onto our face, but we kind of forget about the skin that's sort of like neck down. Well, not in this video, because I've got a really great body care recommendation, and it's this. This is the Altruist Dry Skin Repair Cream with 10% urea. Absolutely game-changing. If you suffer with any textural irregularities on the body, specifically keratosis pilaris, the old chicken skin on the backs of the arms, tops and the thighs, this will work wonders. If I look back to my 14-year-old self, where I was embarrassed to wear short-sleeved t-shirts because I really hated all the bumps on the backs of my arms, I would honestly have moved heaven and earth to get this product back then, because it would have boosted my confidence. And having used this for 6 months, the backs of my arms have never been smoother. The bumps I used to get on the thighs, on the legs, disappeared. And if after shaving you get what people often call like strawberry legs, where just a little mottled, a little bit patchy, use this after shaving and it will be gone like that. Such a wonderful product, and urea softens the skin so it'll give a nice smoothness, but it also gives a nice level of exfoliation too. I love this one because it's like £5 or £6 here in the UK, and it doesn't get better than that. 10% is a little bit strong to use on the face, I found, at least in my own experience. So when I created my own moisturiser, which is this, the Mad About Skin Maximum Impact Moisturiser, I did it with a 5% concentration of urea. You get the same great skin softening benefits as you do with this one, but I find it's just a little bit more gentle for the skin on our face, which maybe just needs a little extra TLC. And as a little bit of a side note, for the next 48 hours, if you're living in Europe, you can get your hands on any of the Mad About Skin products free of shipping. I've left links to where you can buy them in the description box below, as I will all the products mentioned in today's video. But like I say, for the first 48 hours of this video going live, if you're living in Europe, and not just the European Union, but all countries of Europe, then you can get free shipping on all the Mad About Skin collections. So all the information's down there in the description box. Now, I don't think it'll surprise anyone to know that a skincare product that I repurchase quite frequently is this, the Stratia Liquid Gold. As you can see, as one tube finally ends, I've always got another one on standby, because I'm honestly never without this fantastic barrier supporting and super hydrating serum. Because I have very oily, acne prone skin, I could use this as a moisturiser and a barrier support serum in one. If you've got a dry drier skin type, okay, you might want to use the moisturizer on top of this, but it's packed full of ceramides, panthenol. It's going to calm, soothe the skin, boost the barrier function, just smooth everything out. It's actually game changing. And I thought, when I first tried this, I thought liquid gold, I think that's blowing their own trumpet a little bit, you know, comparing something to gold, you know, the value and the luster that comes with that precious metal. Then I tried it, was like, yeah, no, they can have that. This is absolutely golden standard and totally worthy of its name. I absolutely adore it. I think if I had to choose, I personally might just prefer this product, which is the Allies of Skin Molecular Barrier Recovery Cream, slightly more than the Liquid Gold by Stratia. But this comes in at 3 times the price. So I'm someone that likes to keep my skincare super affordable, which is why, despite I think this performs just a tiny little bit better, I reached for Stratia Liquid Gold because I think it's got like the best balance between hyper effective but also a really reasonable price point too. And there's some links to where you can get your hands on this in the UK in the description box, as well as worldwide, because I know a lot of people that watch from the UK say they'd love to try this but they kind of don't know where to start. Well, there's lots of links for where you can purchase below, but I'd say for the price point, it doesn't get better than the Stratia Liquid Gold. Now for the next product, I was kind of in two minds as to whether to include it, because it's not strictly skincare. I think it's more into the makeup, but it's this. This is the Face Theory blush. Now as a side note, do you ever watch like favorites videos here on YouTube? And they always present these products saying this is a holy grail, can't do without it, and it's always pristine, in like mint condition packaging, and you think, how can you love a product so much and use it so frequently and it looks so perfect? Well, you don't have to worry about that here on Mad About Skin. Look at the state of that. It's battered, it's bruised, it's well loved and well worn. I travel everywhere with this. One of the big trends at the moment is blush for guys, which honestly, I think makeup, skincare, it's all universal. You know, use what works for you and use what you like to see on the skin. However, there is a big trend with guys that maybe don't want to wear a lot of makeup or appear that they're wearing makeup, just using a little bit of blush on the cheeks to kind of cheat a healthy skin day. I started using this like 2 or 3 years ago, so I like to think I was ahead of the curve. I made the mistake recently of kind of mixing it up and trying something different. I reached for this. This is the iconic London blush, and this came with a ridiculously high price point, but I thought, let's give it a go. I like the packaging. Honestly, it just couldn't live up to this product, which is half the price and just works twice as well. I think this was so sheer, it was barely visible, whereas with this, it looks natural. It's definitely sheer, but you can build it, and it just gives a really nice rosy look to the cheeks. This is in number 2, embarrassingly. I think that number's almost entirely worn off, but I think this is in number 2, and they do different ranges and different shades for different skin tones, which I absolutely love. Now, one product that I keep buying time and time again, even though until recently I had to import it from the States and it came with a ridiculously high shipping rate and some taxes thrown in, is this. This is the Topicals Faded Discoloration Serum. Talk about this all the time on the channel. I love it so much. I kind of colour coordinated with the brand today to see what I did there. That's not worth a like. I don't know what is, but I just love this because it's like a universal hyperpigmentation treatment that works no matter what is the cause of your dark spots, discoloration, or hyperpigmentation. For me, it's usually as a result of acne marks. It just takes a whole long time to fade, and if I use this, not only do I find it actually helps to minimize the amount of breakouts I get in the first place, but it helps them heal and fade a whole lot quicker. A little does go a super long way with this, so maybe I'm on bottle number like 7 or 8 by now, and it's so good. Recently, they actually ship from the UK, so you can do away with some of the high shipping costs and import duties, which I love, and they've also done a tweak or a reformulation to this to just make it smell a little bit better. So if you've reached for this in the past and that rotten egg sulfur scent was just like a huge no-no for you, like it used to be for me, don't worry, try it again now, because that reformulation just makes it smell a whole lot better. And if you're living in the UK, you can now get your hands on this without the ridiculously sky-high shipping. I really like it, and it's one of my absolute favourite hyperpigmentation treatments. If you want to see how this ranks alongside some other dark spot correctors, I covered this in a video, which I'll leave a link to up there, ranking some of the best sellers. This came out on top, but there's lots of other recommendations in that video if you're still struggling to, you know, achieve that even complexion. Now, I've got 2 products from Joseon. I used to shop almost exclusively from The Ordinary when it came to my skincare, but then I branched out, and over time I found that I'm buying The Ordinary products much less frequently than I used to, and the same goes for their other brand, NIOD. However, 2 products that I buy time and time again and will be for the foreseeable future are these 2. This is The Ordinary argireline solution. Now, this has a special place in my heart because I filmed a video about 2 weeks ago saying why I think this is hands down the best anti-aging serum on the market, and that video took off. It's kind of gone viral, and YouTube are pushing it out to a whole new audience, helping loads of new people discover our fabulous Mad About Skin family. So this has a special place in my heart because honestly, I've been creating content for like 2.5 years, and this is the first video it's kind of gone truly viral, which just is absolutely amazing, and a big thank you to YouTube for sharing the content that I create here. But beyond just that, this is just a stunning and amazing product. It costs like £5 or £6 here in the UK. You can use it on your dynamic fine lines and wrinkles, but I'm not going to fangirl too much about it, because if you haven't seen that video that I just spoke about, I'll link it up there. Hop over there, see how to use it, get maximum benefits. There's some links to where you can buy it. And don't forget to leave that video a little bit of a like and a comment, because it'll just help the algorithm churn out that video grow and grow. The other product from Joseon that I reach for time and time again is the NIOD Survival. Stunning blend of multiple different antioxidants, and whilst it comes with a slightly higher price point than a lot of the products I'm talking about today, totally worth it, because you kind of just get that universal coverage that supplements your SPF to just give you that locked-in protection all day long. I think that antioxidants are like the unsung heroes in skincare, and whilst I'm working on my own version of this, a product that's packed full of antioxidants in a really nice, rich, hydrating cream base, while that's in formulation, this is a product I'm going to keep returning to time and time again, because I just think for the price point, the range of different antioxidants is unrivaled and unparalleled. I just love it so much. Now, finally, and before I leave you, I want to talk about two eye products. Now, first off, this is the ocuwake eye cream by Face Theory. Love, love, love this product. I suffer with melia, which is the little bumps that you get under the eye. You know, like those little, like, white, some people call them milk spots, I've heard them called before. The little white bumps. Basically, they're just keratin plugs that sit under the skin, but, they can knock our confidence and self-esteem. A lot of people will suffer with them at least one point in their skincare journey. The best way to get rid of them is to gently exfoliate, but the idea of putting exfoliating acids near the delicate eye area freaks a lot of people out. Reach for this because it contains lactic acid, which is a fantastic humectant to hydrate the under eye area, but also a really great exfoliator, which over time will just eat away at those bumps, smoothing everything out. I use this almost like a preventative step in my skincare routine now. Every morning I'll put a little bit on under the eye, because I find if I use this on a consistent basis, those melia are non-existent, and honestly, it's just a world of good for my confidence. If you want to know more about melia, how to treat them, and some other alternatives, I did cover this in a video, which I'll link up there. But, to kind of summarize that video, this, hands down, the best cure for that, which is why I now use it as a preventative step and love it. Finally, these are the Bro Mask Eye Patches by Jaxon. Now, I said earlier that this huskiness, this butchness to my voice, well, now I'm wearing something called Bro Mask. This is all about that. No, I love this, and honestly, whilst that's a bit tongue-in-cheek, I think this is a fantastic, fantastic product. Jaxon Lane are primarily targeted at male skincare, but again, just to reiterate that point, skincare is universal, and just because a product is badged as like guy skincare or woman skincare, you can absolutely use it no matter what your gender is. Who cares about that in 2022? And for me, this is a product that works universally on everyone. Hands down, the best formulated eye patch I've ever found, bar none. It's got some anti-aging benefits, it's got some calming and soothing benefits, it's going to give that instant smoothing of the under eye area, some long-term benefits, hydrates you to the gods, and it just gives you that instant under eye perfection. If you want to get like red carpet ready, you've got an event, photo shoot, dinner, or maybe you just want to give a pick-me-up and feel wonderful about yourself in the morning, put one of these under each eye, and within 10 minutes it will be snatched and looking perfection. Now, these do come with a slightly higher price point, so I'm going to call that out. But you know what? I always have some on order and a couple in the drawer for those days where maybe I wake up and think, maybe I don't have enough time to sleep as what I'd like. Maybe I just want something to kind of correct the dark circles. This just does it like that. No hassle at all, and I absolutely love them. So there you have it, guys. A rundown of the skincare products that I've repurchased most frequently. All of these I'm onto bottle or tube at least like 5 or 6 of, and I'm quite sparing with my skincare, so you know that these have been in my collection for years. I absolutely love them, and I think they make great additions to your own skincare routine. But let me know in the comment section below what one product you probably repurchased the most in the past like 5 or 6 years. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, love your skin. Take care. Bye.